Hello guys and gals, you may all remember my top 10 creepypasta video. Well, I had so much fun making it that I really wanted to double dip, and knowing I like creepy stuff and video games, I just had to forge a list for my top 10 creepy gaming Easter eggs. I really love doing these lists, and they're a hell of a lot of fun. And that being said, I want to share what my top 10s are in this respective category. Remember, these are just subjective, it can change any time, and these are personal to me. But I just hope you enjoy my top 10 creepy gaming Easter eggs. So, let's start off with number 10. Number 10. The first on our list is from a game you thought I wouldn't include. Well, for those who've played Call of Duty Finest Hour, you might have heard of the Ghostly Room, also known as the Baby Room. Where is it, you ask? Well, if you go to this specific door, throw a grenade, wait, and then throw another one. You'll be treated to a lovely corridor alongside some really eerie music. Then you'll come across what the fuck. Yeah, you can say that again. This room is easily one of the creepiest locations in this entire franchise, save for a few others. The walls are covered with baby pictures and this thing. You also have the teddy bears that appear later on in future iterations of the games in the zombie game type, and all they do is send certain messages on the screen. You also have a nice selection of guns and a giant rat. Charming. But all that aside, why did this room even exist in the first place? Honest to God, it looks like someone at Spark Unlimited must really love baby pictures. And floating fucking candles. Pretty weird. And very creepy, but totally worth playing this game for. Number 9. Next one on our list is Akia Village. Anyone who's into Animal Crossing most likely knows about this location big time. By using the code 2600-0218-7298 in the Dream Suite section of the 3DS title Animal Crossing New Leaf, you can uncover the infamous Horror Village. This place has numerous locations to visit and the malevolent character known as Akia. It's also famous in creepypastas too. And the numerous dollies spread apart, recreating scenes reminiscent of the Last Supper. Hell, it even references to Original Sin with Adam and Eve. And that's not it, to be honest. There's much more. The plot delves deeper and deeper, and the plot and theories are still discussed to this day on numerous boards on the internet, since the inception of the village in late 2012. Some of these theories end up pretty grim, with ideas of suicide. The tale of Akia begins with a love of her mother and father following the acquisition of Dolly. This little fucker is alleged to be possessed and somewhat responsible to have been the cause of all that is messed up in this location. Hell, it seems that the Annabelle doll doesn't even hold a friggin' candle to this venomous viper. Hell, the whole thing has so much to it, it's an episode on its own right. But one thing is for sure is that this location is fucking weird. And if you have a copy of New Leaf, you might want to go check this place out. Just be careful not to come across that doll. Number 8. Next on the list is the Hell Valley Sky Trees. If any one of you all have been playing your Super Mario Galaxy 2 a metric ton of times, I sure did, which is usually anyone who tries the game, you may notice that on the level Shiverburn Galaxy, go to this specific spot and go into first person viewpoint, and watch and look up here. What the hell is that? We were being watched the whole time. Well, what these shadowy figures are can most likely be other spectators from the galaxy. If only we could be that gullible. I mean, we could believe it, if for the fact in the game files these creatures weren't referenced to as the Hell Valley Sky Trees. Well, for one, they don't look like trees at all. Seriously, they don't. And the best part is, Hell Valley? Was this supposed to be a location in the game? I mean, for a character doped up on mushrooms half the time running around pissing off certain animal rights groups, this wouldn't be too out of the ordinary for Mario. Hell, ask me, and at times he's literally swimming in his own hell. But these creepy bastards also have an appearance in 3D land on stage 4-4. Near the end behind the flag by the fence, wait there for a bit and you'll see these guys, and after several seconds they'll disappear. God knows where. Is it put there to just scare us? I don't know what it is. It succeeds though. Why this would be in a Mario game, I have no idea. But knowing Japan, it could just be there for shits and giggles. It could be a reference to the Kadama from Japanese folklore. Or just something to show that Nintendo developers just like to fuck with us. All in all, it is fucked up for our lovely franchise, and for that, it definitely makes our list. Number 7. The Hitman Ghost. Man, Agent 47 sure has seen some shit in his day. Ghosts are no exception to this iconic assassin. By accessing the mission Traditions of the Trade, once you steal the master key and access the closed wing of the area, or I guess just lockpick it if you're too lazy to get the key, it's fun. Come to this room right here and look at the mirror. I can't really tell you what the fuck that is. Probably some dead terrorist haunting Agent 47. You think that after all the contracts, he's got to have at least a couple ghosts hunting his ass. Or it could just be the ghost of the freshly murdered bastard in this room. I don't know, I'm not a paranormal expert, but what I do know is that in the later Hitman games, you don't really notice any ghostly trails. I mean, there are no apparitions. But here's a fun thing that some of you may not know. If you just start the mission from the beginning, go to the hotel entrance, turn right, go through the door, pick this lock here, you can see the ghost. But you can also kill him, and have fun dragging a dead ghost around. Let's see if the Ghostbusters can touch this shit. Now, you won't be haunted anymore. Regardless of the fun here, I can say that this is definitely one of the creepiest parts of Hitman. And hell, I'm sure, this guy caught quite the jump on some unsuspecting players, which puts this character on our list. Number 6. The Game Boy camera faces. The faces I uncovered in a haunted gaming episode, and although it was good, this creepypasta, I still can't get over the fact that why the fuck are these even in our games? Hell, Nintendo seems to have a monopoly on fucking with our childhoods after forging a part and making it. It's clear these faces are thrown in for a reason. Why do they look so weird? Even when you account for the really low, even lower, alright, we're getting good there, resolution that the Game Boy camera captures in, it still doesn't explain why you would take a picture like this with such markings and pass it off in a game intended for kids. Just to make kids see this. I mean, you gotta be out of your mind. Or, like I said, they just love fucking with us. There are at least 3 of these bad boys you can find, and honestly, only one can hope that these suckers get a little nod in the 3DS camera app one day. Imagine the shit stains caused out of that. It's safe to say that the Game Boy camera faces earn a definite mention on our list. Despite almost not classifying as a game, it still has a lovable contribution, if that is just a bunch of faces that are really creepy. Next one. Number 5. Crossing half point on our list is one that we've looked at in the SOC files, the Sonic CD secret Easter egg. Once bringing up the sound menu, players can enter a special code that allows them to view this. Oh yeah. Bet you didn't expect to see this in your Sonic game. When roughly translated, this message dictates that fun is infinite. Until you looked at it as signed from the devil, as denoted by the use of Majin, which in Japanese translates to the devil. In the background is some weird character that I don't even think the fanfiction community could have concocted all on their own, and they've concocted some lovable creatures. Not necessarily scary in any grandiose sense, it's more as of a why the hell this would be in a Sonic game. Well, we don't know why this is in a Sonic game either, so our best bet is to go ask Sega. And you want to know what? The company later apologized, stating that they'd never do it again. It was a joke to players in the Japanese and European regions. Hey, we're not stupid here in North America, though. I did touch upon that this game has a suicide option if you just leave Sonic hanging. And you know what? Maybe that's Sonic CD's quirk. Aside from being a totally fun Sonic game that I just happen to enjoy personally, it probably is just the one game that Sega decided to fuck around with and deliver us this. There are other codes you can use, one which shows the beta for it. Get it away! God, ugh. Fucking Werehog stages. All in all, these creepy Easter eggs definitely put this one in my top 10 of creepy video game Easter eggs. Number 4. Coming next on our list is right from the newest Grand Theft Auto franchise, the Ghost Girl from GTA 5. Now, I've uncovered this in a SOC Files episode as well, and what sets this apart is that this is really the first GTA game to truly feature the paranormal in its lore. Now, I've uncovered this in a SOC Files as well, but what sets this apart is that it really is the first Grand Theft Auto game to truly feature the paranormal in its lore. And the thing that sets it to be really creepy is the fact that it really exists. Although the game is a parody on real life, the fact that such an entity exists is jarring on its own, and coming across it on a playthrough session would surely startle even the most calmest and hardened of players. It was assumed in prior games such as San Andreas that CJ's mom's ghost would be in the Johnson house, but that wasn't true. Here, on the other hand, we do. To get to the ghost, players can use any of the 3 main protagonists and reach the top of Mount Gordo. Moving further down, players can spot the ghost at 2300 in-game hours, all the way to midnight. Players are highly advised to bring a sniper rifle, as going near the ghost makes it disappear. Hey, Rockstar even touched it up for next gen too. It's assumed that Jock Cranley ran for governor of San Andreas, and had killed his wife. Why Rockstar would go and put a ghost is beyond me. I know it's an Easter egg, but still, just look at it. Imagine if the thing started to attack you, worse than any gang in the game. It makes you think, could Haunting of Los Santos definitely be a DLC in the future? Nah, I'm sure Day 1 Disconnection is going to be first. Anyways, this encounter definitely ranks up in the creepiest things in gaming. Number 3. First one. In the top 3 is Just Cause 2's Island of Lost. Following the TV show standard, this island, located in the northernmost part of the map, will, upon reach, destroy player aircraft, forcing the player to parachute down into the island below. The real scary part of this is how close to the show that it is. Following a near approximate recreation, it seems that this little portion of the map comes accompanied with foul weather and overall eerie atmosphere. I think even music in general, too, totally rivaling that of the game in its own right. Hell, even a ghastly apparition comes out to kill you, but knowing that this game gives you enough weapons to take over a small country, and then some, it's no big deal. But still, just venturing into each and every nook and cranny of this location can leave players exploring for hours, and Lord knows who and what else anyone will find on such a desolate land. But such care and attention and matching of an eerie atmosphere isn't just jarring, but also commendable to the developers, as it makes the game worth a play just to see the desolate section. It may not have Jock Cranley's wife, but it certainly has my Jimmy's, rustled. Number 2. Now this is kind of cheating since this isn't really from a game, it's actually from Microsoft Office 95. Yes, even Microsoft Office likes to spook people. Overworked accountants can't always go open up a blank worksheet. Navigate to row 95 and column B, go to Help and About, enter Ctrl-Alt-Delete, and then click on the Tech Support button. A window will appear calling itself the Hall of Tortured Souls. The graphics will be pretty simplistic, rivaling that of Doom for the Game Boy Advance. Going to this wall as soon as you spawn and entering the cheat XLKFA, you can open this bridge. Look at that, E1M1. Good luck walking across this, by the way, and at the end, you'll be treated with these lovely fellas, the Tortured Souls. Yeah, I'd cry too if I had to program XL. Now, they don't look too sad, or maybe that's the devil Bill Gates forcing this demeanor. I mean, with such a revelation, is it really saying that Billy is the Antichrist? Possibly. And if that's the case, just spin around like crazy and you can leave this hellhole. Fuck you, shit! Nice DirectX commercial, by the way. Totally gonna play Brutal Doom after this shit. Hitting top spot on our list is John Romero's head in Doom 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this one holds a little top spot in my heart. See, when I was a kid playing Doom, it was pretty fucking hard, so I used the infamous cheat codes, IDDQD, and as always the no-clip code, and ran around killing fucking everything, and everyone. And right into the end, upon spawning in the final boss chamber, instead of killing the boss, I accidentally went into this. The fuck? Hell, even before spawning you'll hear a phrase that when reversed sounds like this.
When the dead must kill me, John.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta kill John Romero, one of the top guys that did, or at least until Quake 2 comes out. Yes, to win Doom 2 for reals, you gotta kill this bastard. And yes, putting some buckshot into him does win the level indeed. Coming across this Easter egg as a child is jarring, even as an adult. Yes, it was probably my fault for cheating, but what, I was like 4 back then, okay? But just look at it. Head on a spike, crying in pain every time I shoot at it, dude, that's pretty fucked up. Like, really, imagine being a little kid and coming across this guy one evening. Never make you want to start up your computer anymore, huh? That's for damn sure. But it's creepy. As it is, it's nice seeing developers having fun with their titles. I just hope that we see such a trend in recent games. Maybe Doom 4 could bring it back. Who knows? And that, ordinary gamers, is my top 10 list for creepy gaming Easter eggs. As always, I said in the beginning that this list was subjective, and that being the case, I apologize if what you wanted wasn't on this list. It's just my opinion, and I'd like to ask, what would your list be? I really like doing these lists. It gives me a chance to stretch my legs and have a ton of fun like always. All in all, I ask you what I can do to make these better and more enjoyable for you to view, and any ideas you may have for future lists. This is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, then please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.